question is what is God doing?
When we think about the world today, it's a crazy place.
Your spiritual life, your own life, your family life. All right, and welcome to Legacy Family. We hope you are having a great day, great week, great season. We are in the middle of the holidays if you're watching this currently. And so today, what I want to do is I want to talk about you. And I want to talk about how do you have the greatest holiday season that you can imagine. You know, a lot of times I try to kind of walk this balance of faith-based versus values-based, but there is one scripture I want to use today, and it's this. It says, love your neighbor as yourself. Now, I believe that in the Bible Belt, and I pastored for years and years and years, and still consider myself a pastor, so I'm guilty of this. I believe in the Bible Belt that we have leaned so heavy on love your neighbor that we have forgotten about loving ourselves. And it's very clear that if we're going to be effective in loving our neighbor, which could be our spouse, our kiddos, our family, whatever, our neighbor, or anybody else at work, but if you don't learn how to love yourself first, then you're not going to be effective at loving your neighbor. And so as we go through this holiday season, the thing I want you to think about is, what do you need? Don't want to be selfish, but what do you need to make it a great holiday season? Number one, I want you to get away. I love to take sketch pads and sketch out where reality is if everything is perfect. And then I sketch a picture of where everything is right now. And then the picture in between becomes a picture of what I need to do to bring it from right now to a utopian perfection. What do you need to sketch today to have a great holiday? What is your list that it takes down today that you need to say, I need to pay attention to this, I need to do this? I can tell you for the Mitchell family, it's going to be the most different holiday we've probably ever had in the season of our lives. But that's okay, because God has a plan. So number one, what do you need to do to get away and start thinking about what you need to do to make a great holiday? Number two, don't put it off on others. Don't start pushing blame. I can have a great holiday if I got rid of this person. I can have a great holiday if I did this. Don't push blame. Push boundaries. And put boundaries in place so that you know that what you can do and what you need to do to leave on a high note. Then maybe if you're going to somebody's house that's a 10-hour stay, you say, I'm going to do a 2-hour stay, and I'm going to leave smiling. Maybe it's something that if you don't want to go to a Christmas party, and instead of going to the whole thing, you're going to drop by, you're going to give your candle, and you're going to leave. Make some boundaries, but don't place blame. Because the blame game always comes back and boomerangs from blame to shame, where you feel guilt and you beat yourself up. And so we don't need that. That'd be the third thing I'd say. Deal with any shame you're carrying this holiday season. It's Christmas. It's all about a baby that gave his life so that we don't have to walk in shame. So make a list of the things that you're ashamed of in life that you just want to say, hey, baby Jesus, here you go. I want to give these things to you this year because I don't want to walk in this shame anymore. Maybe you're shameful by the way you've parented, by the way that you've treated your parents, I don't know. But write those things down and then ask forgiveness of yourself and God, and you don't necessarily need to go ask everybody else. Maybe you do in some senses, but don't put the burden on yourself to do that. So get away, get some boundaries, don't play the blame game, make a list of the shame that you just need to say, I'm not dealing with in this holiday season, because the holiday season is the highest season of depression, anxiety, and suicide in the history of our world. Get rid of it, say no. And then the fourth thing I'd say is make a list of the blessings you've already experienced this holiday season. What are the great things that you have in life? And start with the foundation of greatness. Because no matter where we are and no matter what we're going through, there is always something to be grateful for. There is always a way to give to somebody else. There is always a way to help somebody else. It might just be a smile. It might be a have a great day. But we can always give. We can always be grateful. And we can always look at the ways that we're already fortunate in life. And when we do that, all of a sudden we step into a great, great holiday season. So today I wanted to start with you about how do you have a great holiday. Sit down and take the time and do those things. Next video, what I want to do is I want to talk about you and your kiddos. And I want to talk about how to prepare yourself for the holidays and to survive it with your kids. Because it's going to be a different holiday. And so I could go into it right now, and I kind of want to, but I'm telling you, don't miss it because it will change your life. Have a great, great day. We love you. We appreciate you. Go to the site. Give if you can. We appreciate it greatly. We want to help as many people as possible. God bless and have a great day.